Okay, hello and welcome back to Hearthstone with the Festival of Fire. In celebration you get double gold, and we got a guaranteed car pack, granted, so it was added to us from outside the game.
It's the triumphant return of the Fire Festival!
As always, it's
Which,
Ragnar.
during the festival, awards double gold!
You don't say! Double gold, double points.
Choice!
Same difference, right? Rogue, warrior, druids. Okay, well, I mean, let's get rid of the challenge with friends, because there's no one even online, so, okay. Druid, rogue, druids. Tough choices. Well, I mean, let's go rogue, because it will give us double for one, whereas we have to win 2 games with druids to get that one. So the pack, I think, was from the championships, you know, whatever they call it, the Hearthstone championships. I guess whoever I've picked didn't really do very well and they only got 1 pack, so, you know. It's a creator deck for a Ragnaros Fire Festival. Defeat your opponent, but if you feed an ever-growing minion-eating tiny fire lord, there may be a reward in it for you. So it feeds the Ragnaros. I don't know what we're feeding it with, but so druid rogue. I can't remember. It was rogue, right? That was there was the one that was easier, I guess. So backstab. So that's a fairly good one. Shadow Step's alright. Cold Blood's alright. So, what do we want? I'm going to do a Discover, and Sinister Striken's not so great. The Swashbuckler is okay. I like Betrayal, that's pretty good. Let's go for a Defiance, and then let's go for Eviscerate. Jade Shuriken, it's okay, but unless we're really going for Jade Golems, it's not really that ideal. Sap is always good. Super Sap. Sun Betrayal, I do like it. And then, sure, because I like to steal the opponent's cards. And then Van Queef was always pretty good. And then Phantom Lives is also not bad. I do like that. Mimic Pod, it has its uses, but not today, Satan, not today. So Shadow Strike, it's okay. I'm going to take a Shadow Blade, because it's, you know, it has immunity that has some pretty fair uses to it. Give our weapon +2 attack is not bad. I'm going to do the Cobalt Illusionist because it's not bad. Deal 3 damage to a minion. If it kills it, add a coin to your hands. Sure, why not? I mean, you know, it's 3 damage for essentially 3 cost if you can kill a minion. That's going to be okay. But we don't really have Death Rattle cards, so, I mean, it's a 5 cost destroy, essentially. You know, I might have Death Rattles if I go for something with the Death Rattle, but at the moment we don't really have it. So should I go Death Rattle? How many cards? We've got 9 cards that we've got left to make up. So here's where it's just like quickly flick through and have a quick scan and just see if there's anything remotely useful that might be useful. I tend to take, come on, I probably clicked in the wrong place. That was actually my fault. Sure, that has uses at the same time. Doomsayer, it does get used a lot, so, you know, it's not the end of the world. Go for a Discover, go for a Knife Juggler. Then we've got 5 more cards that we can do something with. The Adapt isn't too bad either. I do like the Adapt meta. It's not the worst in the world. The Poisonous Taunt is always a pretty good one to have, to be honest. So obviously, I'm passing up some cards that would also be pretty good and have synergies with what we have. But, you know, we've only got a limited number and we don't really want to fill all of our stuff. We want to have a balance because we've got quite a lot of low stuff. Silence is actually a lot more powerful than you'd think. Pardon me. It definitely has its uses, right? So at this point we're getting very close to the point where Tar Creeper, I do like Tar Creeper a lot as well. And then there's just one more card that we really have to do. Daring Report? Daring Report Barnes? What? Are we on Wild somehow? That means we've got to maybe go for Malcazar. Why is the odd Tavern Brawl, it sneaks in and it's like, actually, right, so Cobalt Scalebane I do like, which, but also, I mean, is Malk, Malk. I mean, we've got Malkazar's in there. So, I mean, what am I sacrificing? Silence is pretty good. It's the Daring Reporter I'm going to keep. We're going to sacrifice something that's lower. I mean, Hallucination I do like. Shadow Steps, not bad. Bladed Cultists, it's a good start. Young Priestess, goodbye. Okay, so we've got the Malkazar in there, and it's just going to be for the lols. To be honest, it's like, you know, we get an extra few cards and it's just like, oh shit, he's back. What? Too funny not to. I couldn't have spent 7 minutes crafting that deck, right? Totally didn't just spend 7 minutes crafting a deck. Okay, so I'm going to talk about something not associated. Head over, description. Check it out, Green Man Gaming. There's if you missed the Steam Summer Sale, they've got 2 weeks now for a sale, so you know it's worth checking it out. I got a key for an interesting looking game that I'm going to be playing a bit later. It's not going to be here today, but you know it's you have to use your ears, and it hears your microphone, and it's like a really interesting first person horror game sort of thing. So I'm going to be playing that at some point. At some points, right, so I'll keep the Discover 3 cost card for... I might do it turn 1. We'll see what we get. Lord CHB. So these are the official channels to check it out. Like I said, if you look in the description for the Green Man Gaming, combo. It's unfortunate. I might use that turn 2. I mean, you know, it's good. Right, so... At the end of each turn, burn your enemies randomly. I mean... Mini Rag when he incinerates a minion. He gains attack. Right, so apparently we want to feed him for something. He will give us something. I'll take that to my face for now. And then I will... Turn 2, I can play that. And the Queen. Wow. You're just going to attack me rather than the minion. So you're going to take 3 to your face. Rag? I mean, that was bad on his behalf. I'm going to double feed Rag here. Okay, so, I mean, Hide Gun's a pretty good one for the next turn. Then we've got Bladed Cultists that'll have extra things. It might eat them all. It didn't eat them all. But I can now do damage to his face and gain the advantage over him. And then I get my taunt out there. My taunt can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Well, unfortunately for you, you're going to have to pass a taunt. So, I mean, actually, that's also BM, but I'm going to do it. Should I do it? Yeah, just make him a 1 attack. I love my new recipe. He's not immune to that. He is not immune to that. For a second though, I was like, hang on, is he going to be immune to that? He wasn't. Okay, so all of my minions survived. He can choose to kill one. If he wants. If he dares. Or Ragnaros could just defeat him and eat him. Because, you know, it's 4 damage. And also, you know, if he doesn't attack them, I'm going to let Rag feed off my well, you can adapt the 4-1. Plus 3. Oh my god. Okay. Suddenly I'm going to trade into it. Suddenly, life is just an easy game to play. Wow. Okay then. I mean, I can deal 4 damage or I can deal 2, but like return a minion to your opponent's hand. I could return Ragnaros to his hand. Ragnaros. No, it is Ragnaros. Okay, so I mean, taunts. Yeah, taunt it up.
Talk about a nice suit.
Then I mean, whenever another minion takes damage, destroy it. It's just gonna be amazing and mean, but to be memeing it up. Your hero power can target minions, so I could give minions a dagger, maybe. Well, I'm gonna trade with you, then I'm gonna punch the face, and then I'm gonna leave you to trade with my guy. Okay, so now you'll have to trade with my 4-1, because, you know, ha 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 ha. Okay, start of game. Upgrade your hero power. Baku the Moon Eater. You didn't upgrade my hero power, did you? At the start of the game. I guess it's because we got it from Malcazar, thus it didn't do it. But I think that Malcazar should still... Yeah. But guess what? I can immediately kill you. Or I can just let Ragnaros do it. Okay, so, I mean, I'm going to put my Tar Creeper out there. I'm actually going to also eviscerate you just because I can. I'm not going to let Ragnaros do it. And take the advantage. Because then it gives me, you know, more advantage on the fields. Then I'm going to put my Big Bad Wolf out there. I might sap my Tar Creeper back into my hands and then replay it. Or I could sap you. Yeah, I'll sap you. Unless, Ragnaros kills. Ragnaros killed your thing. Yeah, that was pretty good. Well, now suddenly it's not really worth sapping, but I'm going to put you out there. And I'm also going to put you out there. And then you're going to have to attack my Tar Creeper yourself, which, if it survives, which it didn't, would have had 3 attack and defended. Which would have protected my guy. Now you're going to trade with my 4-3, my Daring Reporter. And then you're going to take 7 damage to your face, unless you put a good minion out there. Surprised he didn't hit my Big Bad Wolf. At all. Should have hit my Big Bad Wolf. Didn't woof me up. Where's my woofing? A subwoofer. It's a full woofer at the moment, and he's got a subwoofer in him. Wow, 3-9. Lose 1 health for each card in your opponent's hand. I can return it to your hands. That's going to be pretty useful. Did that just eat the lot? It did. Wow. Well, I mean, suddenly it's not really worth sapping it. I can trade into that, but then we take 7 damage. So I really need to do some interesting things. Okay, so I will do this.
This is our town, scrub.
I'm gonna do this. If I sap Ragnaros? No, I can't sap Ragnaros. I mean, just to keep my 4 alive. I'm going to trade with that and trade with that and then do damage to his face. We've got less cards, so it's going to have even more health. But, well done, incinerate as many as you can for a special reward. What reward did I get? Is my opponent even playing game and going for incinerating them all? Or is he just going to go for attack my face? Do we have to win to get the cards? Okay, so he's going to potentially die to Ragnaros, which is going to be good. Or all 9 could just go to the... No, you're going for me. Ragnaros is going to eat them. Three damage. Okay, so all enemy minions draw a card. 7. Force Ragnaros to...
That's enough for my target.
I mean, I could make him betray and hit Ragnaros. Now, if only I could get through this with that, because I mean, it's not even worth trading. By 1 HP. What's our special rewards? Do I get my card pack? 101 total and mini rag killed 11. I lost. Did I get my card pack? Did I get a card pack? Are we playing, actually doing this? Are we going to freeze up? Okay, so I have to actually win to get my card pack. We didn't get Van Cleef out there. We didn't get any particularly great cards out there. We got obviously the Daring Reporter, but 1 HP. That's all I had to do. 1 extra HP to get my card pack. So close. But we fed Bragg pretty well, but also at the same time I was trying to feed him and win. It's a little awkward. I wonder how much you have to feed him to get your special rewards. We didn't get it. Whatever it was. No, so I'm going to keep Knife Juggler. He's going to throw daggers at your face. Cold Blood not going to work. Not this early.
The legions I command.
I wonder what we got out there.
Fires.
Burn the fires. Well, I'm going to put you out there.
You're not that sharp.
You incur my wrath.
Wow. He just dodged it all. Didn't even take a hit. Okay, so 2 damage to yourself and, you know, shoot him, shoot the enemy. I'll take it. 1 hit in it is good enough for me. Then I'll put Knife Juggler out there. I'll trade. And you might take out my Knife Juggler, or you're just going to go for my face every time, because Ragnaros has it in for me. They've all got it in for me. Yeah, that's an old one. Okay, so unfortunately that means I can do 1, I can then give you +4, which will make you 6. But that's not really going to help. I mean, if I do 1, draw a card, we can do nothing else, and I still won't kill it. But then you still won't kill my guy, or I could cold blood you and then trade, but I don't think that's really ideal. Alright, that's just what we're going to do. Okay, it survived. He can trade with my Knife Juggler if he chooses. Or, you know, Ragnaros can do a lot of damage to him. He trades. Okay, Ragnaros is going to beat that guy. Or not. Ragnaros could. Potentially, he says. Okay, so I can do a stubborn gastropod, or I can do this and potentially roll a stubborn gastropod from his death rattle. Okay, so I can trade into his thing and still survive. So he will probably want to use his minuscule shroom, his little tiny shroom, his little shroom creature on my guy. His fungal enchanter is going to be the smart player. He gave all his minions +1/+1. That is amazing. He didn't trade. That is interesting. I mean, my guy is gonna die, you know, big deal. I can steal. Are we gonna steal Ragnaros?
Engaging TC-130 until
We stole Ragnaros, I called it. It's like the worst steal imaginable. But still, we stole. That's not really ideal, you know, it's only got 1 health anyway. Oh, and Ragnaros stayed on our side! Okay.
A tactical.
Ragnaros has turned against you, my friends. He is now on my side. He didn't like that. Okay, so Marin the Fox. I don't know whether we've got a 1/1 Marin the Fox out there. Do I want to trade yet? Because you got 3 damage. I'm going to discover a card in your class. At a random potion chant, lifesteal. It's only going to have 1 lifesteal, but it's the potion. Gotta be the potion. I mean, I could potentially destroy that. I'm going to give you +4 attack, then I'm going to get the potion.
Drink the power.
7 attack damage is suddenly a lot of damage. And everything survived, so I'm doing 10 damage a turn now. And then +4 for Rag. So, and then +5. I mean, I potentially have lethal there. He killed my guy. He killed him! I congratulate you. Stop the attack and health of all other minions. And Rag, suddenly 3 damage. Yeah, you got Rag with this extra. Return that to my hand so it doesn't die, and then do 6. Yeah, I mean, then I just wipe all of your fields. Okay, so we take 3 to the face, but then I can put that out there next turn and potentially also kill something because, you know, it's combo and it adds up to 8. So I could Marin the Fox, summon a chest, and whenever it gets destroyed, whether he does it, Rag does it, or I do it, it gives me the chest. Deal 3 damage to the enemy. That is awkward. Okay, so we need to not die.
Drink the power.
Deal 4 damage to all minions except dragons. I mean, you know, potentially. Right, so that's a bit of a waste, but I had to do it to not die. All my minions have to eat Ragnarok shots to survive, unless he's got another one of those spams.
You incur my wrath.
That also worked. Al Rockrull. Rockul. Yes, Mini Rag kills 2 people for 103 damage. Doesn't seem to quite add up as the last round. You know, you were just going for my face rather than allowing the minions to die. I at least chose minions to feed to Rag whilst going for it. You know, that was some of my thoughts, to let Rag feed. I'm just saying. Another Gul'dan. There's Gul'dan the meme meta for this.
None can escape my fury.
Okay, so I mean, I've got potentials. I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to keep those 3. I might do the Ringleader turn 1. Ringleader, Shadow Step, Ringleader, Shadow Step. Yeah, that's meme potential.
Legions I command.
I mean, we always want to combo. Right, so we can't put Ragnaros in our hands. Okay, so you might shoot him out of the door. And he killed it immediately. I like it, I like it. Right, so I'm going to put you out there turn 1. Because it's the smartest play. I could give it a lot of attack, but then Ragnaros would immediately kill it. Give your demons, we don't have demons. That's a really good card, to be honest. For a full cost, a 5/4 that gives all your other demons +1/+1. That's pretty good for a demon deck. A demonic deck. Yanan Halana. He's gone for the feed rag meta, yes.
Well played.
I like it. Okay, so, I mean, I'm gonna do this. Rag might eat them all. Whoops, that's combo. I'm an idiot. Such an idiot. I didn't do that right. I did not do it right. I apologise, Jan and Helena. Giving yourselves death rattle. Death rattle meta would have worked well here, of course. Yes, he's going for feeding right. I like it. He's going to take 6 damage across his field, but you know, he's potentially eating. Didn't kill that, interestingly enough. Okay, so I mean, if I silence his dragon, that would work well, but I also need to get the taunts out there to stay alive. So that is what we'll do. I'll silence his dragon next turn. Oh my god, he ate the whole thing. He ate the whole thing. Yeah, we're not going to get to silence it. Because he's going to eat his entire fields. We are literally just feeding Raggers.
Here there is no light.
Give your minions +1 attack, it's on its death rattle. So once Rag eats everything though. A hungry Rag. It survives. Okay. Silence is even better now, to be honest. Right, so I am going to silence. Then I can do that for an extra thing. Or I could pick up my own Big Owl again. I'm actually going to pick up my own Big Owl again. It's like the silence is just going to be too good. Silence. Okay, we're not going to die this turn. Deal 3 damage to a minion, summon 3 1/1 pterodaxes. Rag's at 13. Okay, and then he's doing 2 to us, so we'll be at 5, so we're in potentially lethal range next time. We're not gods. So suddenly he's eating a lot of it. He fed Ragnaros well. 19 damage. We need to somehow survive. How are we going to survive that? Can I silence Ragnaros? No. I mean, I have to put it out there just to... We're still dead. We're still dead. But we fed Ragnaros some extra food. 22. Oh my god. That was a good deck. He fed Ragnaros well. Benefited from it. What's our special rewards? Did we not get a special reward because he fed Ragnaros? Maybe you have to feed him like 100 minions or something, I don't know. But we're not getting close to it. Okay, so last one, because it's getting a bit timely. This is the last attempt at winning. And then I'll just do it off camera just to get my card back. Because, you know, Bedust!
I will fight with honor.
I bet you will fight
None
with
can
honor.
escape my fury.
Right, so we get an extra card. So this time, you know, turn 1, then turn 3. I mean, I'm going to keep it, you know. Potentially turn 2, potentially turn 3 with that. Or, you know, that's potentially turn 2. But I'll turn 1 to get my combo out there. It will feed Ragnaros well. Potentially.
Midsummer Festival.
Okay, so Leper.
Summer fire festival.
Leper also very effective in this, it turns out. He feeds Ragnaros, does damage to us. It's an effective. It is very effective. It is a very effective card you have this. Okay, Ragnaros is going for my face again. Ragnaros does not like my face. Ragnaros is determined to melt my face off.
You shall not pass.
Okay, so for hopefully alter shield barrier, that'd be nice. Or, you know, kill his foe. Okay, so I will trade with that. It will leave 1 damage on, or I can stab and get rid of it and prevent Ragnaros feeding. But I'm all for feeding Ragnaros as well. Okay. Spread it to my minions, yes. Feed Ragnaros well. Do 7 damage to him. The moment after you summon a minion, give it +1/+1, and then that loses durability. Doomsayer? Just to eat some of the damage? It's an interesting maneuver. But guess what? I'm not playing a minion! Oh.
A tactical error.
So we're going to take 8 damage. Then Ragnaros is coming for you. I guess it worked. It duplicates Ragnaros? No, it just destroys him and then it brings him back. Okay, so you're about to take 10 to your face.
Reporting for duty.
Then I need to start planning. I could do that. Okay, you're going to take a lot of damage. Okay, so 13. I can survive this. So I'm going to do Knife Juggler, then I'm going to play that.
Put this apple on your head.
Then I'll discover shards. Discover a shard. Right, so it's going to get some extra buffing. Then give all your minions in your hand +1/+1. Transform all 1 cost into legendaries. And then when a friendly minion dies, return it to your hands. I mean, I'm going to have to go with Smuggler's Run. And then I'll potentially, after you summon a minion, trigger its death rattle. Okay, so Ragnaros is coming for your face. 15. 15. Okay, so if all 15 goes to your face, I mean, suddenly, restoration. Health restoration is, of course, gonna be effective. Okay, so we have to survive a lot of damage here. 17. That's only taken us to 15. That's only 4, that's only 3, so 4. We're dead. Unless you save me, Kevin.
Monsters behind you.
That's 4. Everything that gets summoned, I don't think it's going to work. I should have done that first, and that would have made it a 5. And then 5 would have been at 16 and potentially a bit more. No, it doesn't summon it before we die. So we'd have probably still been dead. And we still gave an extra buff after dying, the 1/1, the golden. Okay, so something like that, yeah. So I'm going to get my card pack off camera, but we got granted that out of the pack. the out of game one. So let's see what we got in our witches one. It's the latest expansion. 2 rares. So we've got an Echo Rush. We've got a Silver Sword after your hero attacks. Give your minions +1/+1. That's not bad. Give a minion +1/+2 for 2 cost for an Echo. That could buff some up very well. Destroy all enemy secrets and double the damage of your heal and healing of your healing power. Andor. Let's go to Andor. Anyway, thanks for watching. Join us again for some more. Obviously, we need to sit and wait forever for OBS to stop recording as it always does. But thanks for watching. Goodbye. Windows update. What are you doing? No, stop recording.